to 1 long grain raw rice. 1 cup of raw rice. And we're gonna get that going in a second too. Alright, while that's doing that, we'll come over here. Open up these nice little mushrooms. We're gonna cook these separately. We're gonna saute these in the pan. Little kitchen, you know, you gotta work with what you got. Let that simmer over there and cook. Another pan and the front stove back on. Wait till it gets hot. And after it gets hot, I'm gonna add a little bit of organic olive oil. So all the food, you know, almost forgot the tomatoes. Can you turn the can open up there? Now for this, you're going to want a 16-ounce can of tomatoes. If you ain't got 16 ounces like I do, this is 14 ounces, so I'm going to add a little bit from another can too as well. Like I said, remember, you can use fire roasted to add a little more flavor if you want a little bit of kick to it. Or you can use regular diced tomatoes. Either one work. But before you put them in there, you want to drain them out. You don't want none of that juice going in because it's going to create its own juice. Alright. Do it like that. Drop a little oil up in that bad boy now. Pan's nice and hot. Give it a stir as it starts to come together. We're going for 6 peppers. We're going to use 1 teaspoon of salt. A little more than that. But since I've doubled up my recipe, I'm going to use about 1.5 teaspoons. Don't want to be too salty. And what goes great with your good old onions? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Right. Alright, well, I can't seem to find my garlic powder, so I'm gonna go with some minced dry garlic. Teaspoon of that. Probably go great with onion. Do about 1.5 teaspoons. Just like the salt. Mix those bad boys together. Oh, that smells great. You should be getting there right now. Now this is over here. Ready to add these good old mushrooms. Saute these bad boys up. You want to saute the mushrooms separate from the hamburger and grease because they're not going to cook well with the grease. Turn that down. And actually, after it starts cooking, you're gonna want to grab yourself some butter, because the oil gets the pan nice and hot, you know, so you toss it around and stuff in that non-stick pan. And the olive oil is good for you, excuse me. But then you're gonna want to toss a little bit of butter in there, you know, however much you would like, because they're gonna give it that nice buttery flavor. Throw a couple pieces of butter in there. You don't really have to season this too much because you know you already seasoned the meat. So you got this going, saute that a little bit, let it cook down. Come back over here to the meat. Once your meat's finished fully cooking, you're going to strain it out and get all that grease out. You don't want to stuff your peppers with a whole bunch of grease. And after we strain it, while we're finishing this up, we're going to put that pot of water on the stove and get our rice cooking. Once your mushrooms are almost done, you see the butter start melting. In a minute, we're going to add the tomatoes, diced tomatoes. Remember, I believe I said it was what? 15 ounces? Yeah, 16 ounces calls for. This is 14, so I'm going to use a little more. Right. Bring this bad boy out. See how the mushrooms are starting to turn darker brown? That's how you know they're starting to get there. Get nice and done. The lighter color ones need a little more time on it. And this ground beef, ready to go. We're going to turn that bad boy off, get ready to drain. Of course, you know, we all not stupid. We know how to cook the ground beef. When the pink is gone, you know, the grease is nice, juicy, and clear. You can tell it's done. The veggies are partially cooked into it. They're going to finish cooking off in the oven. Now we're going to add tomatoes. A whole can, 14.5 ounce can. And then out of this one, we're just going to add a little bit. You don't want to be too overpowering with the tomatoes. And if you're like me, my badass acid reflex, make sure you got a bottle of Tums. Not really touching anything, so I'm just rinsing my hands off to get that juice off it real quick. Come over here, spoon. Start tossing that bad boy together. Gonna cook more as the tomatoes went in there a little cold, so as it heats up it'll get a little looser so you can saute it and cook it better. Alright, let that sit there for a second. We'll come over here and get the sink straight. Wash out the sink real quick. Remember to always wash the sink, because you don't want that cross-contaminate any of that food.
Oh shit.
Get all the suds out of there. You don't want to mix it in with your food.
What's up? Don't take a picture of the top. I look ugly, dude. I'm an ugly dude. Ain't shaving in forever.
They not here for your looks, they here to cook.
Alright.
Yeah, but it's
I'll start to cough. I think I might do it a little. I ain't have to.
see, should I put over with got this food over here, alright, it's getting nice and juicy now. Now you want to be careful as you saute it because obviously whether you're on a gas stove or electric stove, you don't want to spill it, but shit happens. You know, you're going to spill some, but remember to clean it up as you go. So we're going to taste that real quick. Get a little tasting spoon. While this is rinsing out. Even with no seasonings, vegetables are great. They're done. Okay? So now, we'll move this clean strainer over here. I'm gonna strain all this grease out of here. Get all that unwanted greasiness out of there. Set this shit over here. Set over here. Right. Turn this bad boy off. Alright, so we're gonna turn this bad boy up. On. Alright, so you got a whole cup of water in there. I'll put 2 cups of water in there. So it's gonna call for 1 cup of rice. Alright. Come over here and get these nice peppers up out of there. Don't forget about them in the water. You know? See how they nice and soft? They partially cooked. See how nice and dark green they are? Now, once that gets the full broil going, put this over here so it can stop cooking. You want to add 2 cups of water, 1 cup of rice. Wait till the water starts boiling. Then you're going to dump your rice in there. Add a little bit of salt to it. Add a little bit of butter or either oil, whatever one you prefer. Right here, I couldn't find my whole measuring cup. So this is a half. I'm gonna have to do it twice. Make 1 whole. That's a lot of.
The chef is in the house.
Alright, now this pan, during this time, I'm gonna get some Tupperware, put my extra veggies in. Always use these later for another meal. I'm gonna get rid of the extra veggies. You know? Oh, you called me. There you go. Now let me know. Alright, so as that finished cooking up, wash your side. We're going to consist of 1 tablespoon, or 1 teaspoon, I'm sorry. Wash your side is very powerful. So I'm going to throw that bad boy up in there, but I'm going to put 1.5 since I'm doing the extra green peppers.